Stop letting Amazon KDP decide how much money you're allowed to make from your book. If you're using Amazon KDP, but you're wondering why your royalty checks are so tiny, this is the video for you. A couple of weeks ago, I shared why I stopped selling my books on Amazon KDP and what I do instead to make actual money, and your responses were amazing. But a lot of you asked for like a step-by-step breakdown of what this actually looks like. So in this video, I'm going into further detail so I can show you step-by-step how to do this for your own business so you can make more profit instead of giving it to, a billion-dollar company. So why am I even saying to not sell through Amazon KDP and instead sell through your own website and dropship through Amazon KDP? Well, it's because of Amazon KDP's royalty rates. They let us keep 50% of our sale, and that's not including the cost of printing and shipping the book. However, if you sell that same $10 book on your own website, you keep the entire $10. You don't have to share that profit with anybody. You wrote the book, you published the book, you formatted the book, you uploaded the book. Why shouldn't you make all the money from the book? You worked hard for this. Now, I'm not saying to completely stop using Amazon KDP. They have really high quality books that are gorgeous, and the printing cost is super low. It's one of the best in the industry, in my opinion. So I get that we still want to print our books through Amazon KDP, but we don't have to sell our books through Amazon KDP. Instead, this is the process you can use. First, obviously, you're going to write and self-publish your book. Second, you are going to upload it to kdp.amazon.com for printing. Third, you are going to list it for sale on your own website and do your marketing. And when somebody goes to your website to purchase, you'll then log into KDP and order an author copy printed and shipped directly to your customer. Yes, Amazon gives us permission to do this. It is totally okay. I want to show you how. So let's break down the strategy step by step. Step number 1, write a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem. Write a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem. So the very first step in this is writing a book that solves people's problems, because the number one comment I get from the naysayers on my channel is, if I'm not on Amazon KDP, how am I going to find my customers? This is how. When you write a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem, all you need to do for your marketing is put the book in front of the people who have the problem. You don't need Amazon to do anything for you. So that's why for this process to work, it starts at the foundation level. You got to make sure you're writing a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem. If you're not sure that your book solves a problem, then you didn't write a book that solved a problem. So for example, my writing planner, the clear problem that it solves is it helps you be able to write down how many words you're supposed to write each day so you stay on track and get your book done quickly. My t-shirt business ebook, the clear problem that it solves for somebody who wants a print-on-demand t-shirt business, I teach you how to do it step by step. So somebody didn't know how to do it, my book tells them how to do it. The Motivation Minute, the clear problem that it solves, somebody who's struggling with constant procrastination, can't get anything done. The Motivation Minute gives you 15 productivity exercises to get rid of procrastination so you can get stuff done. I wrote the book as a clear solution to a clear problem. So now to sell it, I just got to find the people who have the problem. This is the first and most important step of selling your book on your own website and just drop shipping through KDP, because we need to be able to actually sell this thing without relying on paying Amazon ads. And y'all be paying a lot of money in those Amazon ads. I just found that out. Whoosh. If you need help writing a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem, make sure you go to my website and grab my 31-day Write Your Book Bootcamp. In that bootcamp, I literally show you step by step how to write a book that is a clear solution to a clear problem in less than 30 days. I recorded myself doing it so that you can just follow along with me with the video on screen. Just go to christianauthorschool.com. I wanted to share different examples of problems that can be solved depending on your genre. So this is my latest Christian romance novel. This is book number 61, All Glory to Jesus. And the problem that I solve in this novel is I teach women of Christ how to live their God-given purpose, even when they're pursuing their career. So even though it's a fiction romance novel, it still solves a problem. And I'm going to say that in my marketing. This is the coloring book companion that I made for the novel itself. This is actually going to be sold with the novel. But the problem that this one solves is it allows a woman of Christ to meditate on how she'll actively pursue her purpose when she's found it through this art of coloring. So again, it's just a different way. And then also part of that bundle is my YouTube for Marketing handbook. And so I wrote this because the woman, the main character inside of the novel, she's a YouTuber and struggles with it. So I wrote a YouTube for Marketing handbook that teaches women of Christ how to pursue their purpose on YouTube if they are authors and want to do video marketing. So this also solves a problem. If you're an author, you want to promote your book on YouTube, you don't know how, this YouTube marketing handbook teaches you how to do that. So
These are three different genres. It's a novel, it's a coloring book, and it's a nonfiction book, and they all solve a specific problem.
Step number 2 for doing this is to go ahead and upload your book to Amazon KDP. Go to kdp.amazon.com and you're going to upload your interior file and exterior file. Now, keep in mind when you are printing these books on demand that different print sizes cost a different amount of money. The most common and cheap, not cheap, frugal print size for a book is 6x9. So I kindly encourage you to keep your book 6x9 if you're printing. That way you can have the lowest printing cost, which gives you the highest profit margin. But there are so many different options you can have. For the War of Purpose, that one was 8x10. For my Young Christian Love novel, that one was 4.25 by, it's the pocket size one. For my prayer journal, that one was 7 by something. I've broken this rule a lot, but if you want to be profitable, I do recommend you choose one of the print sizes that are a little bit more, pocket friendly. But whichever one you choose, just get the template right from KDP, format the book that you wrote for that template, and upload it to the KDP platform.
Once you go to kdp.amazon.com, sign up for a free account, or log in with your Amazon username and password. You could do either one. And then on your homepage, you're just going to create a new title and just follow all the prompts. The one thing I want you to look out for when you get to the pricing page, make sure you do not follow Amazon's pricing structure. You know how they're going to make you price at like $9.99 in order to keep the most amount of money. Don't do that. Go ahead and price it at whatever you're going to sell the bundle for on your own website. I'm selling my Purpose novel bundle for $37, so I'm going to make sure I list it for $37 right here on Amazon. You'll see that they're only letting me keep 60%, so I'll only make $18.60. But remember, Amazon only gets this money if they send somebody to purchase this, because I'm not sending people to purchase this. I'm sending people to purchase this through my own website. So I will keep 100% of the $37, and then I'll just have to log into KDP and order this book for $3.60, pay the $5 in shipping, so my total cost is $8.60.
Step number 3 for this strategy, now that you have it uploaded to KDP and you know how much the book costs, now go ahead and list this book for sale on your website. List this book for sale on your website. A couple of things you're going to need to list this for sale on your website. Number 1, you need the price that KDP is charging you to print and ship the book, because I want you to price your book at least 50% profit, meaning that for every dollar that you earn in revenue, you're keeping at least 50 cents. So whatever KDP is charging you to print and ship that book, go ahead and times 2. You should be listing it for at least that on your website. The second thing you're going to need is to put in a little disclaimer inside of the description box and say, this book is printed on demand and it should arrive between 9 to 11 business days. This is because when you ship through KDP, you're shipping an author copy. And author copies are not prime. They're not prime. So it does take them a while to print and ship the book. Now, to get around this, what I do is I just provide people an ebook copy of the printed book so that they still get something right away, and they just have to wait for the printed copy to get in the mail. But keep that information inside of the description box so people are making an educated decision, knowing that their book is going to take a little longer to come. A lot of people have said, well, will people buy a book if it takes 9 to 11 days? Yes, you do. I do. We do it all the time. I purchase books a year in advance. Like, I've literally pre-ordered books a year in advance. It's totally fine. You just gotta let people have the knowledge to know that this is gonna take 9 to 11 days, but let them make the decision and just give them the digital copy so they have it right away.
I'm so excited to show you how to build your website quickly using AI. A huge shout out to hostinger.com. They have sponsored today's video and they've given me a discount code for you guys. Go to hostinger.com/godlywoodgirl. Go ahead and pick your plan. I love the business plan. You get multiple websites, and the best thing, 0% transaction fee. So when you make a sale, you actually get to keep it. So go ahead and click choose plan. And then what I love about Hostinger, the longer the period that you choose, the less you'll pay each month. So if you do the 48-month plan, oh my goodness, look at this. Like, if you were on Shopify, it would be $29 per month, no matter how long you're on there. I love that about Hostinger. They reward your longevity. And you'll also get free additional months included when you do the longer period plan. And then over here where it says have a coupon code, click that and type in Godlywood Girl, and shout out to Hostinger. They gave me a 10% off coupon exclusive for you guys. Just put in Godlywood Girl and it'll take 10% off your order. So go ahead and click continue. You'll be taken to this page. So just type in what you do. So I'll say YouTube marketing for authors. I teach authors. No, sorry. I sell books that teach authors how to promote their book on YouTube. And once you put that prompt sell in there, it's going to suggest you add an online store. Absolutely, yes, make sure you do that. And then click create website. And you're about to see how fast this is. The AI builder is going to create your website for you. I have never seen anything like this. It is absolutely incredible. And you can have a website done in just minutes. That just took, ooh. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. See, I love this. Absolutely love this. And you can actually have it regenerate again if you like something else, but I really like this. I'm just going to switch this to purple because purple is my jam nowadays. And then just click continue. Because you said you sell, the first thing it's going to do is prompt you to upload your book. So click here, add product. And remember, we're doing this print on demand, so do physical product. I actually recommend you sell this as a digital product so that you can make all your money, honey. But if you want to do print on demand, you're going to do physical product because you want to make sure you get the customer's email address. Then I'll take you to the product screen. Go ahead and upload the image of your first page. And Hostinger's product description AI is going to write your product description for you. It is so awesome. So I'm going to grab the first page of my YouTube marketing handbook. It's going to read what's on that cover for me, and then it's going to generate the product description for me. I don't even have to do it myself. Look at this, YouTube Marketing 101, a comprehensive guide to growing your channel. Unlock the power of YouTube for business. This is awesome. Just remember, I love this description. Just remember you have to add in that little disclaimer. Please note, this book is printed on demand through Amazon KDP and will arrive within 9 to 11 business days. I will email you a digital copy of the ebook within 24 hours of your purchase. And I usually do it right away, but I like to give myself a little bit of buffer just in case, the family's on vacation or I'm sleeping when they purchase or something like that. I love it. So price, I'm going to match that price that I set on Amazon.com, scroll down, and then I turn off show related products because I don't have any other products yet, and then just click save. Now it's going to take you to your back end where your products are. Hostinger suggested all these products for us, so I'm just going to delete these. You just have to select them one at a time and then just click delete, delete. And now you should have your book listed, and you can add as many products as you want to. I get that question a lot. Go ahead and upload all of your books right here for sale. And if you saw last week's video, you can also now add print on demand t-shirts. So at the top right here, click edit website. And Hostinger is what you see is what you get. So if you want to change something, you click, you edit. You click, you edit, just like that. So ooh, look how pretty this looks. For example, I love to change my sections to the same color of my book. So I'll just click inside, click edit section. Right here it says section color. I'm going to scroll down to my book, click pick color, and choose that color. And now I have this gorgeous purple up top, and that's so pretty. I love it. I'm also going to change what this says. just going to say YouTube marketing for authors is now made easy. Something simple like that. Over here where it has a logo, I can change this to text and I'll do YouTube for authors. And then up here, home, shop, about, contact, I'll leave all that. Right over here, this is one of my favorite parts. I like to make these videos. So click edit section, change this to video, click replace video. And then I'm going to do YouTuber. Oh my gosh, look what and these are all Hostinger stock images. They give this to us. You don't have to pay anything extra. You get to just use their stock images. Okay, so this has purple in it. That's pretty perfect right there. That's got purple in it too. Oh my gosh, I might be here all day. I might be here all day, sisters. This one has the camera. Look at this. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, and then now I need to click here, click edit button, and then you see where it says link to, go to page and select your book. Isn't that gorgeous? And then for style, I'm going to change it to that same purple color. Text will be white. Excellent. Excellent. I can also change this to purple as well. You can also reposition things as well. Literally, Hostinger is what you see is what you get. If you want to change something, you can. If you want to move something, you can. So I can move this downward, just make this all nice and centered like this. If I want to change the transparency, I can go to colors and make it a little bit. There we go. Oh, beautiful. That is so pretty. Okay. So now over here, I'm actually going to get rid of these, but look, Hostinger started a blog for you. So if you want to have a blog, Hostinger will do that for you. I'm gonna delete that. And then I like to add a section here. Add section, online store, single products, because I like this to be full frame and that's so pretty. And then click edit section. And I like to change this button over here. I like to change it to that pretty purple. So I'm just gonna go to fill color, same exact purple. Isn't that nice? And then again, Hostinger is what you see is what you get. So if you want to add another section, you can. This one I'm just going to delete and then unlock your book's potential. So this is quite nice, but I'm going to click edit section, section color, and make it that nice little purple. And here I'm just going to delete these because I don't have that extra social media, but if you do, go ahead and leave that there. I do always recommend keeping your inquiry buttons because you do always want to be growing your email list. It's really important. And are we done? That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. We literally just made a website in 2.5 seconds. Now, there are other pages. So if I go to the shop page, let me just delete this part. Excellent. And then let me go to the about page, empowering you through YouTube, discover how to pronounce. This is all good. That's good. That's good. I can go ahead and click edit image, replace image, free images. And again, Hostinger gives you all this. This camera is nice. So I'm just actually going to use that camera because that's perfect. I'm going to get rid of the frequently asked questions. And then the contact page, I do recommend you always keep this again because you always want to be growing your email list. Just back here, I'll just click edit section, replace image, free images, and I'll do YouTuber again. Oh, this is perfect. She's perfect. So that's it. Now click save. And then click preview, and you can preview your entire website that we just built in what, like 5 minutes? That's how amazing Hostinger is. Everything is what you see is what you get. So just as quickly as you can imagine it, you can go ahead and build it. So big thank you to Hostinger for sponsoring today's video. If you want to get started with your own Hostinger website and get your website up and running within just a couple of minutes, go to hostinger.com/godlywoodgirl. Use discount code godlywoodgirl at checkout to take 10% off your entire hosting plan.
And finally, step number 4 for this process is to drop ship your book. Drop ship your book. Drop shipping means that when somebody orders on your website, you log into your drop shipper. In this case, it's kdp.amazon.com. You click those 3 buttons and you order an author copy printed and shipped directly to your customer. Amazon does the printing, Amazon does the shipping. You collect the money, praise the Lord Jesus. You don't have to give Amazon that 40% royalty on top. All you're doing is paying the cost of printing and shipping. If you did what I said in step number 3, you have priced your book accordingly so that you are making at least 50% profit. I'd love for you to make 200% profit, but I know we gotta get there. We gotta get there. So go ahead and do your marketing. And as you are telling people who have the problem you solve, that you've solved that problem with your book, send them to your website to purchase. Once they purchase, go ahead and log into KDP, and with the shipping details they gave you on your website, order that printed book shipped and printed directly to your customer. Now you are able to still sell KDP books, which they say is allowed. You are able to still solve a problem for your customer, which the customer is going to love. And at the same time, you get to be more profitable. The more money you make as a faith-based author, my love, the more mission you can do in your family, in your community, in your church, in the world at large. This is not about saying no to Amazon KDP. This is about saying yes to you as an author, as a CEO, as a business owner. You did all this work. You deserve to earn your profit. Give yourself permission to earn your profit. Now, if you want a full tutorial showing you how to do this step by step, make sure you come join the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School. It is my online course where I teach you step by step how to do this stuff. I literally recorded myself doing it, and then I put it in there for you to do it too. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, and if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School, just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ, writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God Would Grow Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. That's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit ChristianAuthorSchool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. If you haven't yet started your book business online, watch my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge where I show you how to get started. Go to ChristianBusinessToolkit.com. And in the meantime, don't forget to watch this tutorial for even more resources to help you step into your purpose as an author. I can't wait to see you there.